Damn. Red, red, red. Now it's starting to be green, green, green. What's next? What is the market gonna do to us this time? We don't know. Alright guys, we don't know. This is Crypto KIRK. It's the Crypto Misfits. For today's video, we're gonna spit some quotes from our man Warren Buffett. Okay? Quotes I feel pertain to a bear market situation. Alright guys? Let's get it. Alright, so I want to start out with this shit right here. Rich people makes money, baby. Rich people makes money when the stock market goes up. Rich people makes even more money when the stock market goes down. That's unknown, dude. That is genius. Alright, so anyway, bear market, stock goes down, you swoop in, you buy it low. When it comes back up, that's how you made all that money. That's what this quote basically means. But that's not a Warren Buffett quote. This one is. We've all heard this one. We've all heard this one. If you've researched or done any investing, you've seen this one. Warren Buffett once said, "Be fearful when others are greedy, and greedy only when others are fearful." Okay, this is our #1 quote on the list. Okay, this is the most common Warren Buffett quote. Basically telling you to do the exact opposite of what human nature would tell you to do. When you see things green and the arrow pointing up, you want to jump in. When it's red pointing down, you panic sell. Human nature. Well, according to the great Buffett, you're supposed to do the opposite. Okay? #2, risk comes from not knowing what you're doing. Okay, in other words, knowledge, guys. The more you know, the less risk is involved. That's simple. And even more so in a bear market, you better do that extra legwork. #3, I'm gonna run right through these motherfuckers. We don't have to be smarter than the rest. We have to be more disciplined than the rest. He's saying don't overanalyze. Like, don't try to find like the next greatest thing since sliced bread. Okay, keep it sound and simple. We don't want to waver. Okay, we want to walk a straight, fine line. Stay true to our investment strategy. Okay, don't go overboard. Don't overdo it. If you cannot control your emotions, you cannot control your money. Okay, panic sell and FOMO is, the destroyer of the average Joe investor, and that's all emotion. Okay, and Warren Buffett is saying you need to eliminate your emotions from this game. Otherwise, don't get in. This one I like. This one says the most common cause of low prices is pessimism. Sometimes pervasive, meaning widespread, or sometimes specific to a company or industry. We want to do business in such an environment. Okay, he's talking to us. He's talking to the investor. Not because we like pessimism, but because we like the prices it produces. It's optimism that is the enemy of the rational buyer. Okay, optimism is our enemy. Positivity, green. Okay, I like how the font is in green, but that is our enemy. We want red. Why? Not because we like red and negativity, but because of the discounts that it brings. That's Warren Buffett, guys. This is all Warren Buffett. This is supposedly the greatest investor of all time. Okay, granted, he hates cryptocurrency, and these are quotes that pertain to Wall Street, but they fit. Okay, they fit. So just deal with it. Bookmark this shit when you're down or out. When you need a pick me up, replay this video. Follow these quotes. It'll bring you back to fucking ground level. It'll keep your eye on the prize. Okay, moving on. Cash combined with courage in a time of crisis is priceless. Okay, so time of crisis, bear market, downtrend, fuzz city. He's saying if you have the cash coupled with the courage or the guts to pull the trigger in a time of crisis, you are in a priceless situation. That's from the horse's mouth himself. Okay, so if in the last few days you had the cash combined with courage, you have the potential to ball out in the next, few months. Okay? That's what he's saying. And I totally agree. Otherwise I wouldn't have put it in the video. Anyway, I don't look to jump over 7-foot bars. I look around for 1-foot bars I can step over. What he's saying is, he's not looking for the grand slam, as they say. He's looking for the simple, sound wins. Okay? Especially in a bear market. This quote definitely hits home. So many small wins this year. This one, he says, beware of geeks bearing formulas. And we know in crypto, they're all over Twitter. Thousands of them. Thousands of them, okay? Now, he's not saying stay away from them. He's just saying beware. And that's what I do. I follow these guys. I follow a lot of them on Twitter, but I take it with a grain of salt. I'm using them for their extra information, their side of the coin, their perspective. So I'm getting a bunch of people's perspectives, and then from there I make my own educated guess or decision. On top of a bunch of other shit that I've looked at, of course, but you get my point. He's not saying stay away. He's saying beware of geeks bearing formulas, because most of the time, and especially in crypto, the shit simply doesn't work. I love this one. This is my favorite one, actually, because this pertains to all categories of life. It's not just Wall Street or crypto. Okay? This goes for anything. He says it is better to hang out with people better than you. You will drift in that direction. Well, I don't care if you want to learn how to play the piano or an instrument. I don't care if you want to be the next Tiger Woods. I don't care if you want to just become a better investor. Okay? Hang out with people better than you, more experienced and smarter, that have done it for a while and have succeeded in whatever it is that you're trying to be better at. I still do meetups, okay? I hang out with people that have been investing longer, much longer than I have. And I'm a sponge, okay? And I take notes most of the time, okay? And because of that, I've improved my skill set. Okay, so you guys need to do that too. Read, watch, read, watch, sponge, meet up, hang out with more experienced and more knowledgeable people in whatever it is you're trying to do. Okay, so I feel like these quotes were on the point. I do have a bonus quote from my man Benjamin Franklin, and it goes back to the whole knowledge thing. And Ben Franklin says an investment in knowledge pays the best interest. Okay, so guys, just load up on YouTube vids, Google anything it is that you don't know, Google it, and just get a basic understanding of as much as possible, and you're just going to become a better person for it. Okay, so invest in your knowledge. Don't follow some schmuck on Twitter or YouTube, including me. Okay, take what I say with a grain of salt. If it piques your interest, go do the extra homework, and then ultimately hold yourself accountable for every decision you make. Okay, and don't go around blaming others. Okay, so this is the best from Buffett for a bear market bonanza. It's the Crypto Misfits. It's Crypto KIRK. If you found value, smash that like. If this is your first time at the channel, please subscribe. I've got some good shit coming up for the next videos. A lot of news has hit the wires. A good amount of stuff to talk about. Get you guys up to speed on our take on half the shit. Okay. Another educational piece is coming out. And then I'm stepping outside my box. I don't know what the fuck, if it's even gonna come to fruition, but I'm jotting down some rhymes. I don't know if it's a poem. I don't know if I'm a poet or a rapper yet, but the way I've been spitting it in the mirror, it's coming off as a poem. It's kind of like when, you know, the hip hop culture, when they step up in front of the mic and then they try to be poets. That's what it's starting to sound like, but it could turn into a rap song. I got a couple lines written, and it might not even be me presenting it to y'all. I might have one of my buddies fucking a lot better with the mic than I ever could be. So we'll get some production. Let's see if maybe this shit goes viral, dude. I think it's gonna be hot. So far, what I got, I like it. So stay tuned for that. We'll see where it goes. I'm not saying 100% guaranteed we're gonna have a crypto rap song in the near future, but it's possible. Anyway, I've been yip yapping. I got more work to do. We're gonna come out with some good shit in a few. Alright, guys. Take care, YouTube.